Hello, hello guys, Jason Oblay here, and this is my workout from today, starting out with some squat cleans. I did first do 2 warm-up sets before this. This is 135 pounds. This is the second time I've ever done this, so I'm pretty sure my form is quite a bit off, but I'm working on it. I've got a lot better at using the clean grip. My wrist and forearm flexibility has improved a lot. The front squat portion is fairly easy for me because front squats are one of my favorite exercises. But I'm thinking of incorporating this into my regular routine because I really like front squats for one, and the squat clean is a explosive movement which is good for athleticism and overall muscular strength. Now guys, I do think my form is poor here probably, so if you have any advice, please let me know. I am very open to constructive criticism. Now here comes my heaviest set here. This is 155 pounds. This is the heaviest I've ever done for a squat clean. Now I can front squat quite a bit more. It's just catching it in the clean position is kind of difficult for me at the moment. I'm not the best at it, and of course heavier weight, the little form that I do have is getting a little bit worse. But I did 3 sets of 5 for these, and I'm really enjoying this exercise. I really would like to get better at it, and I'm working on it. I guess the best thing I can do is just keep working on it. By the way, muscles worked in this. This works. One of the things I like about this is a really almost a pure full body exercise. It works quads, hamstrings, it works your core, it works most of the muscles in your back. And it's a great full body exercise, which is one of the reasons I like it. Also, this is a exercise that's very commonly done in athletic strength programs because it's an explosive movement, which is the other reason I decided to start doing them. And I am taking my time with each rep on these. Especially with my form not being quite up to par, I see no reason in rushing these, and I'm trying to concentrate on doing the best form that I can with my abilities at the moment. That way I don't let fatigue cause me to make a mistake and possibly injure myself. Alright, here's the only chest exercise I did today. I did dips. I did 5 sets of these. I just do each set to failure at the moment. I can't quite do enough that I need to add weight at the moment, so I just did dips to failure, making sure that I'm doing it controlled, getting just past 90 degrees and pushing up. This to me is a must for chest development. It's a great exercise. Moving on to standing overhead presses. Normally I can do more than this. This was actually as heavy as I went today, but my arms are already tired from the dips. This is 95 pounds. And I did 5 sets of these. Now after this set I could only get about 5 reps. So I did 1 set of 8, and then I was doing 5 reps, or 4 sets of 5. Moving on, bent over rows. For me, this is one of the best back exercises. This is 135 pounds. It's definitely one of my favorite back exercises. One thing I try to do with these is I try to make sure my back is actually parallel with the ground. See, a lot of people do it and they're almost standing upright. And it's called a bent over row because you're supposed to bend over. Keep my back parallel with the ground, keeping my back straight and not swinging with my lower back to get momentum. At least trying not to as much as possible. Alright, moving on to legs. Today was a front squat day, and I believe this was 175 pounds. I did this for 5 reps. Front squats are definitely one of my favorite exercises. They are an amazing quad exercise. That's one of the reasons to do them on occasion over back squats, because back squats, they put more emphasis on your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, to where front squats with the front loaded, it's a bit more of a direct quad movement. It also is really good for your core, holding the bar in front of you. This was my heaviest set. I did 185 pounds. This set was quite difficult for me. I honestly thought after my 3rd rep that I might not be able to get another rep. And this 4th rep was extremely difficult. And on this last one, I really had to dig deep to get it, but I did manage to get this 5th rep up. I had to scream it out and barely made it. And I did one more set that I didn't record. And I did 3 sets here on the hack squat machine as well. Really like hack squats. It's a fun exercise and very good for quad development as well. This is a favorite machine of one of my favorite old school bodybuilders, Tom Platz. Tom Platz used to do all sorts of crazy things on the hack squat, doing what looks like sissy squat variations, among many other things that I tend to stick to just simple basic hack squats, pushing through my heels, as I feel it's safer for someone of my limited experience. And it's still very effective. I don't feel that I'm anywhere near the level where I would need to start doing some of the stuff someone like Tom Platz does. They didn't call him the quad father for no reason. This was the heaviest I did, is 2 45s and 2 25s on each side. I have no clue how much total weight that is, to be honest, because the sled and the plates. But I did 1 set of 10 and 2 sets of 5 for this. Alright, moving on to deadlifts. One of the ultimate lower body and back exercises. It's my warm-up set. I honestly think that I have probably terrible deadlifting form. And This is probably the best it's going to look, because as weight goes up, it's going to get worse. This is 245 pounds. And also, I want to point out, this is the second time I've ever used a mixed grip. Only the second time. For some reason, I struggled with using it before, but I also had terrible grip issues. And I tried it today again, and it's almost solved my grip problems. And I like that because it allows me to concentrate on trying to do the deadlift a little bit better. All right, and here, I believe this is 275. This is the heaviest I've ever actually deadlifted. I did this for 5 as well. Now, if anybody's got any advice for me on my form, it's much appreciated. I'm definitely no expert, especially on a lift like deadlifting. My honest opinion is I'm probably terrible at it. But it's a great exercise, and it's one of the most important mass builders there is, along with squats. I mean, if you're wanting to gain muscle and get stronger, deadlifting and squats should probably be the first 2 exercises on your list to get bigger and stronger. All right. I was actually wrong. That wasn't the 275 yet. This is the 275, and so this is the set where I'm probably going to be struggling the most. And to mention muscles worked in this exercise, one of the great things about the deadlift is, and I've heard people say this, it works everything, and that's almost true. The deadlift literally works pretty much every muscle in your thigh, your hamstring, quads, your glutes, your other muscles in your hip area. Works your core, it works your spinal erectors, works your lats, and pretty much everything in your back. It's also an essential lift for forearm strength, for trapezius muscles development. It's just one of the most important lifts in any type of weight training that you're trying to do. I honestly cannot think of a style of weight training that would not condone the use of deadlifting. And I do take my time in between reps because this is a heavy weight for me, and I just want to be on the safe side and concentrate on my form, so I don't. One thing I do, I think that's kind of correct, is I don't do what I see a lot of people do, and they shoot up their legs, then they just pull it entirely with their back. I understand that you're supposed to use your hips, so when the bar goes past your knees, you're supposed to thrust your hips forward, which I'm doing it. I'm sure I'm not doing it 100% correctly, but it's better than a lot of deadlifts I see on the gym and a lot of deadlifts I've seen on YouTube. All right. And that was my workout for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any advice, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.